Hi everyone. Okay, in our last lesson, we learned about houses. Okay, the different parts of your house. Do you still remember? For example, you have bedrooms in your house. You have kitchen in your house. You have dining area. You have stairs. You have living room. And if you have a basement, you have a cellar in your house. Okay, let's read about this text. Okay, can we read together? I lived in a nice house. There are 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, a dining room, a living room, and hall. There isn't a cellar. I like my house. Okay, do you have bedrooms in your house? I'm sure there are. Do you have a kitchen, a dining room, a living room? Do you like your house? Okay, so we stay in our house. This is our shelter. Okay, today we are going to look at the habitats. Habitats is the place where the animals live. Okay, animals, they live in different habitats. Okay, let's look at some habitats here. Okay, the first one is the polar region. Okay, polar region. Is this place cold or hot? Yes, it's very cold. Okay, a polar region is very cold. Ocean. Have you been to the ocean? Jungle. Desert. Mountains. Okay, there are 5 different habitats here. Polar region, ocean, jungle, desert, mountains. Can you think of some animals that live in these habitats? What kind of animals live in polar region? Is it penguin? Is it tiger? Or is it polar bear? What kind of sea creatures do we have in ocean? Is it a fish? Is it octopus? We'll find out later. Okay, what do we find in the habitats? In desert, we will find sand. Okay, we find sand in the desert. Where do we find trees? We find trees in the jungle. There are a lot of trees there. Where do we find rocks? We find rocks in the mountains. Where do we find corals? We find corals in the ocean. Snow. Where can we find a lot of snow? We find snow in the polar region. Alright, now we want to look at some animals that we can find in these habitats. Okay, the first picture is a tiger. Where can we find tiger? You find tigers in the jungle. Yes, tigers, they live in the jungle. What about parrots? Where can you find parrots? Parrots live in the jungle also. Let me show you a picture. Okay, this is a picture of parrots living in the jungle. Where can you find camels? Picture number 3. Where can you find camels? We find camels in the desert. Okay, we find camels in the desert. Okay, can you see the camel here? Living in the desert. Next, where do we find goats? or mountain goats. Where do mountain goats live? They live on the mountains. Okay, let me show you pictures of mountain goats. Can you see the mountain goats here? They live on the mountains. Next, where can we find polar bear? Polar bear lives in the polar region. Okay, it's a place that is very cold. Okay, can you see polar bear? They live in polar region. It's very cold. What about shark? Jellyfish. Where do shark and jellyfish live? They live in the ocean. Okay, they live in the ocean. They need the water. Can you see the shark living in the ocean? Jellyfish living in the ocean. Last picture. Penguin. Where does penguin live? Penguin lives in polar region, same as the polar bear. Okay, they live in polar region. It's also very cold there, same as the polar bear. Okay, so these are the animals that can be found in the habitat. Okay, next we want to look at our quiz before we end this chapter. Alright, let's answer together. Question 1. What is this? This is a dining room. Okay, this is a dining room. It's a place where you eat dinner, lunch, breakfast with your family. Number 2. There is or there are 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms. The answer is R. There are 3 bedrooms. Where is the lizard in the song? Do you still remember where is the lizard in the song? Let's look at the song again. Okay, over here. Where is the lizard in the song? There's a lizard in my bedroom. Can you see that? There's a lizard in my bedroom. So the lizard is in the bedroom. Let's return to the quiz. Okay. The lizard is in the bedroom. Answer is B. How many cats are there in the bag? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cats in the bag. Who isn't scared of the house? Okay, the word isn't here means is not. Who is not scared of the house? Do you remember? Okay, let's look at the story where they enter the haunted house. Okay, who isn't scared of the house? Okay, so this girl here, she entered the haunted house. So she is Misty. Okay, can you see? Careful, Misty. So Misty isn't afraid, isn't scared of the house. So the answer is B, Misty. How many rats are there in the house? 7, 8, or 9? Let's return to the house. Okay, how many rats are there? Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there are 9 rats in the house. 9 rats. So the answer is 9. Circle the word with the different sound. Okay, the first one is h, hat. Second one is h, help. The third one is shoe. So which word has a different sound? Hat, help, shoe. The answer is shoe. Okay, shoe has a different sound. And last one, where do you find coral? We find coral in the ocean. Okay, we find corals in the ocean. Okay, that's all for our lesson today. We'll continue next week with a brand new chapter, Get Dressed. See you, bye-bye.